Hey, what's up? Today in Illustrator, I'm going to show you how to create a simple logo like you see on screen here. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing you'll notice on screen is I have two layers, and my first layer, I'm just going to call it background, and we'll drag out a black box over the artboard like so, and I'll lock it. So my second layer has my artwork, so I'll just call this logo. The current thing you see on that layer is an ellipse. It's basically like a little circle with a gradient applied. So with my gradient tool over here, you can see I just have 2 points on that gradient slider, and it's just like a teal to a like kind of a darker green, I guess you would say. And you could select any colors you want, obviously, but for this exercise, that's what I went with because I'm gonna sample that in the end. So that's our document setup right now. What I want to go ahead and do, actually, as a matter of fact, let me turn the visibility of that black background layer off so that you can see the actual stroke, because for now I'm going to go ahead and have a black stroke with no fill, and I'm going to go ahead and click on the rectangle tool and hold it so I can grab my ellipse tool. Once I do that, I'm just going to drag at some point on the screen holding shift, and I've got a decent size ellipse right there. Let's go ahead and align it. So if you don't have your align panel up, go to Window, Align, and you'll basically get this right here. So on my top right, you can see my align panel. I'm gonna make sure it's set to align to artboard, and I'll just click horizontal align center and then vertical align center, and now it's right in the middle for us. After I've done that, I'm gonna hit Command C to copy this ellipse, and I'm gonna hit Command F to basically paste it in the front. And I will hold Shift and Option while grabbing one of my corners and drag it down to the center. I'll drag it about right there. I'll release my mouse, and then I will release Shift and Option. So I've now created a smaller circle within that larger circle. So let's go ahead and copy the outside again. Command C and then Command F to paste in front. And I'm going to drag just the bottom little square, I guess you would say, right here, up until you see it snap basically to this inner circle. So again, I'm going to copy the outside circle, Command C, Command F, and now this time I want to drag the top little square thing right there and bring it down to the top of that circle until it snaps in place. So now I have 1 circle, 2 circles, 3 circles, 4, right? So I want the 3 in the middle to be selected. So I'll click on one of those paths. I'll hold Shift and click on that one to make sure that one is selected along with my first selection. And finally, I will keep holding Shift and select all 3. So you need to hold Shift to click on multiple objects and select them. I want to copy this, so Command C, and then I'm going to paste it in front again with Command F. If you forget, again, your shortcuts, go to Edit, and you have your copy, paste in front, paste in back, paste in place, etc., etc. But I'm hitting Command F. I've pasted it now. I'm going to go to a corner here of the pasted selection, hold Shift, and drag it until you see it like so. So you have one vertically aligned and one horizontally aligned. So there's a ton of circles in there now. And that's cool. That's we're almost there, but I do need to select everything. And now I'm going to go ahead and activate the shape builder tool, and Shift M is the shortcut here on the Mac, but I'm just clicking on it and everything is selected. And you can see all these different little available points in here. Since I obviously planned this logo out, I know exactly where I'm going for the shape. So if you follow my mouse right now, I'm going there, 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 and there. And I'm just doing that for each one of these. So it's kind of like, I don't know what that shape would be. It's you'll see in a second, but I'm just, as the plus symbol pops up, I'm going to click my mouse, hold and drag, and all of these will turn into like a little shape basically. So that's one little creation we made there. I'm going to go ahead and do that again with this section, and that's been created. So I'm grabbing the inner point and just dragging it to create that little sharp curve or whatever that shape is that we're getting out of this. And I'm doing it again. And so we've created all those little points, I guess you'd say, little paths. And I want to clear out the middle part. So I'm going to hold Option on the Mac and just click. So once you see that minus sign pop up, that's going to take something away. So with everything selected, right now I can go to my eyedropper tool. Again, the keyboard shortcut is just the letter I. So I'm going to sample that little gradient that I created earlier, or that I actually already had it set up. So there it is. Now, this looks cool, but we can take it a step further by making sure that certain, like you see these little sections right here, I can I can reverse the way the gradient is. So simply going to my gradient panel, again, if your panel is not open, go to Window and Gradient, Command F9, the shortcut on the Mac. But reverse gradient, click on that, and so we'll leave this next one the way it is, and then we'll reverse this one, and there's our shape right there. So I'll turn the background back on to black, and there it is. Finally, if you want to just group everything and enlarge it, whatever you want to do, it's now a pretty simple vector gradient that you created and looks good. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, peace.